Hello, this is Gio Laserbow from GamerGeekFusion.com, and today, guys, I want to give you 10 tips to survive in Dead Island. I know as we look over here down the city of Iran, we see things are burning, things are on fire, and there's one thing I want you guys to keep in mind. Your number one objective is survive, survive, survive. So a few tips from playing the game I've been able to pick up, and I want to share with you guys, so when you guys get the game, you guys will be surviving and not going down or dying very fast or effectively. So first things and foremost is when you're killing a zombie, make sure you aim for the head, guys. Yes, make sure you guys get a headshot or, you know, a head swipe or anything that has to do with the swiping of the head or hitting, or if you have a machete, whatever it is that you have, you should go ahead and try to aim for that head. Now, do keep in mind that if you knock them down or you bring them down to the floor, you're going to also want to aim for the head and maybe smash them with your kick or with your melee weapon. So tip number one is aim for the head. Another tip I want to let you guys know is it seems to what happened to me one time, I noticed, and I was like, you know, this could be probably tricky if someone picks up the game and doesn't know this. So I added this to my second one, is also make sure, guys, that when you knock a zombie down, make sure it is dead, because if you knock him down and you don't verify that he's dead, he could definitely get up and bite you. So the best way I figured out to tell and determine if the person was dead or the zombie was dead is just make sure you see that the XP is given to you as soon as you kill that zombie. If no XP is given to you, that means he is not dead and you must finish that job. Another tip I want to show you guys, and this one's going to be very, very effectively, is when you guys have a gun or a assault rifle or any type of weapon that's a gun, you're going to want to make sure you use it only on certain units. The reason is because getting ammo for that specific gun is so rare. It's not that rare, it's just very hard to find. And you want to make sure that when you have the gun, you're going to be using it in a very good manner, in the sense that you will be using it to take out, you know, higher ranked enemies or enemies from far away. If you can, just mostly deal melee, try to get a high ground, but make sure you guys you know, are prepared for when you guys scavenge. You get your ammo, get your weapon, make sure you use that ammunition on the right time. Another tip I want to give you guys, tip number 4, is make sure you guys go to every single nook and cranny, like I've been saying in my walkthrough, and you loot everything, guys. Make sure you guys check, you know, dead bodies, check chests, check doorways, share closets, check fridge, check car vehicles, you know, trunks. Check every single detail, because it's going to be very beneficial for you to be able to craft cool weapons, and weapons that are not only going to be cool, but are also going to help you to survive a lot more. Now, do keep in mind, this is going to be one of the number one priorities I want to give you guys. This is tip number 5, and tip number 5 is try to get a higher ground as soon as possible. Once you exit, once you come out, once you you know, get into the world, or if you're at night, make sure you guys go up as high as possible. Now, some zombies are able to climb, but the majority of them are not. So make sure you guys are always above ground, because you definitely do not want to be walking around with a bunch of walkers. So it's going to be very key for you guys to go ahead and get onto higher ground. Now, tip number 6 is make sure, guys, when night hits, you hit a safe zone. If you guys see my previous last walkthrough video, which is part number 4, it was my first night, and it was very crucial, guys, to get in a safe zone. Things go dark and it just gets hectic. You get scared, you don't know where to go, you don't know what to do. So it's going to be very important for you guys to go ahead and you know, hit that safe zone. And it gives you a good way, especially if you go home, it gives you a good way to restock on your quartermaster and new gear. As you guys know, new gear comes in every single day. Now, another thing you're going to want to do, which is number 7, is you're going to want to be setting traps. As you guys notice in my I think walkthrough 3 and 4, I'm setting traps for the zombies. Traps are going to be very, guys, I don't even know how much to emphasize, importance on you surviving. You're going to want to be setting traps such as explosive cars, or, you know, other stuff that I don't want to go ahead and go too much in detail, because a lot of people don't have the game yet. But you're going to want to make sure you set these traps as quickly as possible, because you're going to want to make sure that they are not only provide you as an escape route, but they also help you guys combat the zombies. Now, Another thing I didn't want to forget, which is number 8, is the airdrops, guys. Now, the airdrops, if you see a plane flying overhead, make sure you run and try to get there as quickly as you can, because these drops are going to be beneficial for you yourself, and they're also going to help you defeat any of Rise people, which are, you know, within the map, which are pretty much like another faction that is trying to do something different than what your faction is trying to do. So they are very, very useful. So make sure you look up in the air, see a plane, try to get to that spot where that plane throws that drop as quickly as possible. Another thing I noticed people haven't been doing is picking up blueprints. Blueprints are very, very key, guys. Make sure you guys get as many blueprints, because they're going to help you build awesome and cool weapons, and can help you get your way and kill the effective as quickly as possible. And then numbers 10, guys, side quests. Side quests are the best way to keep your XP as high as possible. So make sure you guys do some side quests. You know, you could rush throughout the game and complete the story, but the side quests are going to be helpful, and they're going to be giving you a quick, a quick XP gain for you to go ahead and get your agility and all your different skill trees and build up your skill tree as quickly as possible. Now, number 11, I know it's not part of the 10, but this is just my personal one, is make sure you get a bunch of lockpicks and try to open every single crate you possibly can. Lock the crates are going to be very helpful for you, because you're going to be able to get a lot of stuff that you probably wouldn't be able to get if you don't have the lockpicks. So make sure you guys always have lockpicks in hand. Well, guys, I hope this video was helpful and informative, and if it was, make sure you guys leave a comment and a like. And don't forget, guys, for all things Dying Light, head over to GamerFusion.com, where we empower your gaming.